is this a tradition that has maintained all the way through since before religion? Or is
Oh
it,
yeah.
right, so it's not a revived version or
No.
like that, it's just continued all the way through.
Yes.
And
So
yeah, how is it that that has happened? Because obviously this anthropological idea, the whole advent of religion has swept a massive proportion of humanity along with it, hasn't it? So how, you may not know this, but do you know how the animist tradition has survived in those pockets where it has?
well, for my mom's culture in particular is geography, and I think that's probably true for most, because the terrain is very inhospitable. I mean, today it still takes 13 hours from the closest major airport to get there, and over roads that wash out, in the rainy season, and it's just the terrain is just not very navigable. And then the tribes are very hostile as well. So between the two, and they're very effective at what
Yeah.
they do. So between the two, the missionaries didn't really make inroads there.
So where is this mystical, magical place? Are you allowed to tell me?
So I prefer not to say because in
Fair
my
enough.
experience, so I have done sacred travel for over 20 years and I go all different places in the world and I have gone to see um, different cultures, and it's a thing. So back when I first started doing it, it wasn't a thing, but now there's a cultural and spiritual travel entity. What do you call it? Like industry.
Mm.
And I find, and even when I did it, the first time I did it, I was like, oh, this feels kind of yucky. Um, and what happens is these people become dependent upon tourist dollars and it ends up destroying their culture. It erodes it in different ways because, they become dependent upon that. And fortunately, our culture does have some tourism now, but they're aware of it. So they were one of the last to be infiltrated. So they're very strict about who comes in. They're strict about what they share, and not in a um, exclusionary, you can't have this kind of way, but in a protective way. And so I don't say because every time I've ever heard of anything, there's masses of people that go there looking for whatever they're looking for, the magic, the rituals, and so I just don't want it to be exploited, so I don't say.